Hey, this is Rena Williams from Florida. Do you know anybody that has made such a drastic change in their lives and it seems to be effortlessly? Well, today, that's what I'm going to talk to you about. You see, I was thinking today, how come some people seem to make such drastic changes in their life effortlessly, and why it takes other people rather a long time to make those changes? So I was reading in my Tony Robbins book, Awaken the Giant Within, and I came across this section where Tony told his story about his life. He told how he was like 38 pounds overweight. This was a long time in his life, years ago. He was like 38 pounds overweight. He was broke. He was living in a 300 square feet apartment. He was depressed and just totally unhappy with life. So, how did Tony change his life? Well, Tony tells the story that he made a decision to change. The change actually happened in an instant. Once you make the decision to change, that's actually when change happens. So, Tony raised his standards. He said he would no longer tolerate being overweight. He didn't like the way his body looked, so he would no longer tolerate that. He would no longer be happy with living in the 300 square feet apartment. He was no longer happy with being depressed. So he made those changes. And because he made a decision to make those changes, that's when every fiber in his body started to motivate him, so he can start taking the steps towards changing. He raised his standard, and that got me to, really thinking. And I made the same decision as Tony. I will no longer tolerate things in my life that I'm not happy with. So I'm raising my standards, and I invite you to do the same thing. If you are unhappy or dissatisfied with something in your life, raise your standards. No longer tolerate those things. Okay, this is Rena Williams, and want to share a little information with you about how you can raise your standards and actually change your life from doing so. So there's a link at the bottom of this video, and it will show you how I can help you raise your standards. Again, this is Rena Williams signing off, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.